Hello and welcome to the AFL Auto Blends 3D car creation channel. This is the next in the Corvette C6 ZR1 blender tutorial series, and in this series we'll be modelling the bumper area really. So let's get into it. So if I press Alt and H, I'll bring everything back and I'll explain what's happened. In the last episode we got up to this point here. I'd started videoing before I realised, started modelling before I realised that the video wasn't working. So what I've actually done is I grabbed these three vertices, extruded down the line here, just matching up with the internal. I haven't got all the way there, so all the way around, so we'll continue doing this. So I'm going to grab that edge loop here, so if you can do that and then catch it with me, we'll go here, so press Alt and bring this one across and all the way down till we've got a rough shape. Once we've got that, because this still isn't right, so I'm just going to grab this in a bit more. That's better. Okay, so that's roughly the shape. So I want to grab these three lines, so let's do that. So press Alt and let's press Alt and H. Well, first off, let's from here grab these vertices from here to here and press Loop Tools, Relax. Let's get them looking a little bit better. That row there, press Loop Tools and Relax. And lastly, this one from here and press Loop Tools, Relax. Okay, so now let's grab these three loop cuts. So select that, press Alt and select that, left mouse, Alt and Shift and select that next one, then Alt and Shift and select that. Now obviously we don't want this one, so press Shift and hold that one, and then we want Shift and Alt and select that. Okay, so once we've got those selected, press Ctrl and I and hide, and press H to hide the rest. Okay, so we've got these basically in line on the side view, but now we need to press A, press A a few times just to grab everything, and now we need to go into top view. Now obviously this line's in place, but these aren't, so I'm just going to have a look to see where we're not in line. So we'll start with these. So B, range select, pick these and just move them slightly over to correspond with that line there. Then this edge loop, bring them over just a touch. This edge loop, obviously bring that back, because we're going into the curve now, we've got to get the shape. Scroll up this one, this loop cut here, bring it all the way back to around about there. This one, and bring that one back to there. So this external one is virtually on the edge. So let's scroll around and see where we are. See, that one doesn't look right at all. Right, let's grab these, let's have a look on front view. So B, range select that, press 1 on the numpad and go into front view. Now this is where we need to be on the front view here. Rotate again, pick this one up, this next one down, B, press 1, go into side view, and it's very hard to see the line, but we can roughly gauge where it is. Okay, so we've got 3 more to do. I think I'll grab all of them, or 4 more to do. So B, just range select those, go into side, let's bring them all across. Right, deselect the top one, bring them in again. So we're roughly following the line. We can see ones that are out of place. So these are out of place a little bit. So just nudge them into place. And these ones, so B, range select, pick these and just move these into place, and I think these will have to come back just a little bit. So B, and bring those. So we've got a steady transition all the way down. This one's still not quite right. So if you look from distance, you can see it. So press G and use the left. That's a bit, just the left arrow, just to nudge that into place. So once we're happy with those, so let's choose the whole lot again. Go into top view. So press 7 on. That's it, and that's roughly falling into place. So relatively happy with that. Okay, so press Alt and H and bring everything back. And now we can start in shaping the bumper. So now we've got those into place, we can continue. So press 7 on the numpad, and we're going to concentrate first on from here to here, I think. Yeah. So left mouse, select that, press Control, hold your key till you get here. I think these need, actually before we do that, I think these need to come, this one needs to come in a bit. So press G twice and bring that in so it's more in line. So go back here, left click and Control here, and what we're going to do is extrude down to this point. Again, we can't see it very clearly this side, but we can that side. So as the mirror's on, we can see it. So press E and Y and just bring it down to here. And now we're going to make sure that we've got the same curvature here. So click Shift, hold Shift and click on there. Shift and click on there again. And let's scale this in the X-axis. So press S. Before you do that, make sure that we are on active element. So once you're on active element up here, the cursor will snap to this one, okay? So press S and X and scale in until that kind of follows the same line. Always try to keep the curves flowing the same. So the curves are flowing here and all the way down. So if it was over here, it wouldn't be far enough in. If it's even closer, it's too far out. So I think it needs to go a tad out, so S and X, and just pull it out slightly. Okay, to see what effect that has, press S and go into solid. Okay, that's not into place, but we can see roughly what's happening. Go to press 1 on the numpad to go to front view, and let's bring these down so they sit on that line there. If you can see this line that runs across here. So have a look in side view. And I don't think that's right there. That needs to go to there. So press 1. So some of these need to come down. So we need to come down to here, so bring this out on here and down, bring this out here. So there we are. We're going to need some more loop cuts in here to capture this curvature. So I think this bit looks wrong. Well, it is wrong. This bit looks wrong. I think that's in the right place there. So what I'm going to do is to choose that and choose that, and then I'm just going to move this down in the now bearing in mind this goes up, this is looking wrong, so press G twice and pull that up. Okay, so we've got a general, yeah, that looks better like that. So if we tab into that, yeah, it's looking, so I'm pulling this one up to basically follow that trajectory. Better. Okay, we can sort that out once we get a bit nearer. So press 7, go into the top view. I'm inclined to pull this across because we don't need to cut that out yet. So what I'm going to do is just press G twice and bring this over to follow that curve. And again, that looks a bit better. And this needs to, I think this one needs to come down. Yeah, that's a lot better. I'm going to choose this one and then this one. I'm going to press Loop Tools Relax and see how that affects the, that's better. Okay, so we've got this now. We need to add some loop cuts in here, and I'm going to add in 3. So press Ctrl and R, scroll up on the mouse till you got 3, left click, in my case left click twice if you've got, it could be left click and right click for you. So grab this loop first. Go to side view and I don't know if I want to move this vertically, so what I'm going to do is press shift and left mouse on this twice to make that the active element. Make sure the active element's still on, which it is. Go into side view and press S and Z and just move this up. Again to follow that line. I think this one could go up a little bit more, so select that select that last one and that, and go SZ, and just tap the down button a couple of times. That should get that. Now we need this one, this loop cut. Okay, left click on that twice to get that, press S and Z, and just bring that up whilst maintaining this. And then finally this one, double click that bottom one, scroll up and say SC, and bring that one up to get the curve, to get the curvature in. I'm beginning to think some of these need pulling down because that scoop looks a bit thick, but unfortunately we can't see it from side view. So what I'm going to do now is these extra ones, going to click from here to the bottom one, right mouse and press loop tools, relax, and do the same with these, loop tools, relax, and these loop tools, relax, these the same, and then finally this one, loop tools and relax. So there we go, it's looking not too bad. Seems to be a bit of a dip there. This one here doesn't look right. So going to side view, it's this one here. Now I think these three these two, right, get these two and just press the, right, okay, Control Z, this one needs to come down, so I press GG to get, G twice to get it in line, better. Move these about a bit. So put subsurf on, see how that affects. I think from here to here, so this one, click on that one, and then shift and control and click on that one. I think these all need to come down slightly to match that curve. That looks much better. So press tab, let's have a look. Yeah, that looks much better. Okay, let's have a look at the, yeah, that looks much better. So, so we've got, if you go to top view, we've got this. Next, we need to grab these and press E and Y and bring these to here. Move them across on the x-axis until they're lining up here. Okay. Now we need these to follow the same trajectory, so probably scroll up a bit. It just needs to come over slightly more, just to just to match up with that line. Now this one needs to, as I say, following that trajectory, we need to press G twice, move it back a slight amount, very slight amount, press C, then bring it back until it's on that line, there. Okay, let's have a look. So do the same with this one, G twice, bring it back slightly, press the C key to constrain the angle, bring it to there, and the same with this one, G twice, pull it back slightly, press C to bring it down to there. I'm trying to get this line around here, all the way around. So these need to come down to if I match that with that, I'm going to put temporary, I'm going to join that in temporarily for here, and then I'm going to press G twice, C, press C twice, oh it's not gone there, G twice, pull it up there and press C, so, and then just bring it down to that line. Remember, this has got to have a little bit of curve, so I'm not going to do this exactly. So press G twice, press C, and bring it down to here. This one, G twice, bring it back, press C to here. This one, G twice, C, bring it down to here. And finally this one, G twice, take it back a bit, press C, and bring it back to there. Okay, now we can go into edge select mode, select that edge that we put in temporarily, press X and delete it, because we were just putting that in just to just get curvature. Now we need this line here, this here to here. We need to put that into place on the side. So I bring it down to roughly there. Let's look at the front. See, now that's not level. Okay. So I bring this down. To there, bring this one down to there. Now I'm going to grab all of these, and I'm going to use this one as the base. So select, press Control and hold that, press Shift and hold that, press Control and hold that. So we've got all of these in, and then we press Shift on this one twice until that's the active element. Press SZ0 to level that off. Then just bring them all the way down, because that's pretty straight there. Okay, there's a slight curve upwards that starts from there. So let's see how that is affected on the front. That's still not bad. Still not bad. This probably needs to go back on the Y a little bit, albeit I'm going to say it needs to go up slightly to match in with that. So let's bring that up. Let's see how that's affected the side, the front view. That's okay. And the top view. Okay, we're sitting this way a little bit. Not too fussed about that. Just sticking over there a little bit. So what am I going to take as my basis? I'm going to take this view as the absolute. So we'll work to this view rather than the top. Okay, so just got to make allowances when we do these, that they need to be a little bit further out than on the top view than this. Okay, so that's the so if we tab out now, this is the start of the bumper, and it's not looking too bad. Okay, that's looking quite good actually. Okay, so thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next episode where I'll do further work on the bumper to get it to look more like this. Okay, thank you very much. We'll probably take 2 or 3, well, probably 3 parts to get it how we want it. Okay, thank you very much for watching. See you in the next episode. Bye.